So, you want to know about anxiety? I see you shining, I see you grinding, and I already know you want timing. And the new motto right now is if you A1, say something. Let me know in the comment section down below how you been, how you feel, if you like the video, if you don't like the video. To the side of me right here, this is what comes up when you type in anxiety in Google. Now, what I would say anxiety is like, and this may be common to what was said in the definition, but that gut feeling like something is gonna happen, or it may not be the gut feeling. It may be up here. You may be thinking about something that happened in the past, thinking it may happen now, or you may be thinking about the future. Like the future may really worry you. I want to share some examples and get into my experience with anxiety and social anxiety. And before I do that, I want to say this right now. Mark the time frame, mark the timeline. I can only speak from my experiences and what I've been through, how I've handled it. So I'll give you a real life example of something that happened to me. Again, during my first year in college. So boom. So they got this little talent show thing going on in a conference room in one of the dorms. So I'm like, okay, I do poetry. So I pumped myself up even before going. I'm like, you know what? You know what? Let's go. I can do this. I can do this. Now, mind you, yes, I do want to recite my poems, but I also want to be there for other people. They may need support and encouragement just as much as I do. So I get there, right? And everybody's going around the room, saying their talent or what they have to say. They may be singing, they may be reciting poetry or spoken word. So the talent show is just about done, and I haven't gotten up yet. Mind you, after everybody's done, I go back to my phone and I'm like, okay, just anytime now, anytime now. So it's about to end, and the RA asks, okay, does anybody else have anything to share? This is exactly what I felt like in the moment. I wanted to get up so bad. It's like I'm sitting here, I'm sitting right here, and I'm like, yo, why am I not getting up? Like, I'm telling myself, like, yo, get up. You came here to do this. You know, you came here to recite your poetry. Why are you not reciting your poetry? It's just like, once I seen everybody in the room, I was just like, yo, I was just in my head too much. I was thinking about any little thing for me not to do this. Anytime she would ask, okay, does anybody else have anything to share? I really did want to get up. I just didn't. And I let that moment go by. All because I was so up here. I was so into my head about this, and this. That's one real life example I can share with anxiety. I was there. I know what anxiety and anxious thoughts and feelings feel like for me. I want to talk about tips and advice on how I dealt with my anxiety. How I learned to get an understanding for it. How I calmed myself down during anxious moments. So one thing I would say is try to take the pressure off of you. If you feel like everybody has the spotlight on you, take that spotlight off of you. Why would you have the spotlight on yourself? Take that pressure off of yourself. You can do it. I want you to challenge thoughts of negativity, feelings of insecurity. Feel like you can't do this, you can't do that. Yes, you can. Why wouldn't you be able to? You can do it. You've probably done it thousands of times, hundreds of times, plenty of times. If you think that you can do it, you can do it. Challenge those thoughts. Find out where these thoughts come from. Learn about them. Another thing that I will say is bring yourself back to the moment. Use your five senses. Your sight, your smell, your taste, your touch, your hearing. Take your focus and bring it to the moment. What's going on around you? What's going on in your environment? Are there trees? Are there birds singing? Can you smell something? What do you smell? Oh, that smells like a fresh picnic. That's what that smells like. What do you hear? Do you hear dogs barking? What can you touch? Bring yourself back to the present moment. Another thing that I will say is try to focus on your breathing. When you're breathing very fast, you don't really have much control over your breaths. What does that feel like? Like, you feel like, everything is out of control. Slow down your breathing. Actually control your breathing. It doesn't have to be super deep breaths, but just breathe through your nose, out through your mouth. When you're breathing slowly, that's like sending confirmation to your brain, like, okay, everything is all right. False alarm. Nothing is in danger. I'm not in danger. I'm perfectly fine. Take control over your breaths. If you know somebody that experiences anxiety, anxious thoughts, anxious feelings, maybe you're one, maybe you're not. Don't take what they're feeling or how they're feeling lightly. Don't take it lightly. To someone that's looking on the outside, it may feel like they're overreacting. Yo, why you acting like that? Yo, you good? Yo, I know you not acting like that right now. Like, what's good with you? What you doing? Just very downplaying how they're feeling. You don't know how this person may be feeling. You don't know what they're going through, what they're thinking, what's happening to them. So be very gentle, be very careful. Because anxiety attacks are very, very real. Anxiety does affect people. So I would never downplay anybody's feelings of anxiety. You feeling anxious, you feeling worrisome, fearful all the time. With that being said, it's A1 Dev. Please stay blessed. Stay on track. Keep on grinding. Keep on shining. And if you A1, say son. Let me know in the comment section down below. Stay blessed.